So a lot's happened, man. A lot has happened, sir. Your Mets are choking again. I mean, Low Mets is running wild, my friend. You see that stuff Frank the Tank is like flipping out, man? Like
Frank the Tank is always flipping out. He's Frank the Tank, dude.
It's what he does.
He's Frank fucking Fleming. Look at Mickey Callaway. Look at Mickey Callaway.
Hey, Mickey Callaway is smiling. Fucking Mickey Callaway, indeed, brother.
Look at Mickey Callaway. Look at Mickey Callaway. Mickey Callaway is smiling. Fucking Mickey Callaway. Fucking Mickey Callaway. Fucking Mickey Callaway.
Mickey
Good
Callaway,
old Dick Pick Mick.
The greatest Dick Pick Mick. And your Giants are doing giant things. Very much so. It's this guy was pretty much everyone that's not a Chiefs fan. We got to experience what it was like to be a Giants fan in that game. And it's Chef Russ is fucking cooked. I for every time I feel like he was trying to hero ball and chuck it deep, I'm like, what the fuck? This is why that's why Pittsburgh let him go.
Him having a good game against Dallas where those balls were hitting ended up, proving to him how fucking washed he was when MetLife is not kind to deep balls. And you can't really do that. And he's not that kind of quarterback anymore.
No, he's not. He's still got the moon ball, but once again, it was not hitting. And his decision making was bad. That fourth and that goal situation in the fourth quarter, his first play from scrimmage, it's not just that you have four guys that are just doing in routes and like flat posts that aren't going to the end zone. There's no separation. Dude just chucks it to fucking nobody on the left corner of the end zone.
Doesn't even throw it to his feet.
It's a blatant intentional grounding. You destroyed the drive. Ow.
Right. And then after that, the next play was a design draw to Wilson that got like 4 yards.
2nd and 10.
Yeah. I was like, this is pathetic.
They're acting like he's 27 again. It was the weirdest stuff. Like he's doing RPOs for the goal line, and he's trying to line. It's like, dude, you ain't like 20s anymore, man. You ain't gonna get away with that. Like it's too slow.
The thing is you bring in Dart, right? And Dart is gonna make mistakes. He's gonna get fooled by defenses. He's gonna throw a lot of picks. He's gonna be a rookie quarterback. And anyone expecting him to be nominally better than Wilson is delusional. He's going to be as, a slightly worse than Wilson was, which is hard to believe. I cannot believe I'm saying this, just statistically and numerically, but he'll have an upside and he'll improve every game and he'll show you what flashes, right? The thing about Dart is he needs a lot of play action to get things going. And hopefully with Scatterboo in there, they can work that, but it's going to be ugly. Like anybody thinking that this is somehow going to save the franchise or save the season is delusional. You're just out there to develop Dart.
The only person who honestly believes that can save the season is probably John Morrow. Like that is it. I don't know what else to really say.
Yeah,
but I mean, other thing too, it's my question is this: if you're Jaxson Dart, why are you starting him against one of the tougher defenses in football? A team that has buried 3 consecutive AFC West quarterbacks. Bo Nix buried, looks like shit. Geno Smith looks like shit. And Geno Smith is a reputable veteran who does have those moments, but not as bad as they expected. Patrick Mahomes looked mortal in that game. And now you're putting him in his rookie debut against that? Why didn't you wait the next week until you played New Orleans? Give him at least a little jumper because you're playing the Eagles twice. And I'm trying to think who else you're playing here. I think there's another team. You're playing the Broncos defense and then the Niners defense with Robert Saleh. You don't get a real respite until the Bears November 9th. And even then, good luck. You're setting this dude up to fail.
Yeah, experience is experience, though, and he needs it.
But not
I guess
against the elite
there's
defenses. You're going to destroy his confidence. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not going to say.
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, Dart wants to be out there. He wants to go.
Start famous Jameis. Start famous Jameis.
I said, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Yeah, it'd be great to start famous Jameis. By the way, I have a question, Deb. If you're in the chat, are these knit or are these crochet? By the way, are these crochet?
Nice looking designs.
Technically. I posted about it today in my video, and we got our first sale already.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, a little 5.
Yeah. Give me a high 5. I'm so funny.
Crochet. Okay, it's crochet, not knit. Where my knitters at?
Oof.
Almost got canceled.
Ooh, let me report with an interesting one here for 2 bones. Mets or Reds for the final NFC wildcard? Oh, you mean NL wildcard?
Yeah, Mets are doing their best to not be into the playoffs. They are falling apart like my dignity. Just complete destruction of self. All right, let me set up the tier maker because we got a lot of games. But I like I said, Jaxson Dart is going to get pummeled. Okay, it's going to be ugly. No one, if you're expecting much out of this kid, you're delusional. He is going to get this offensive line sucks. He might be able to make better decisions and get rid of the ball, but he's going to be under pressure.
Yeah,
he's gonna be getting his dick fucking slapped. And not in a good way.
I mean, I think that's just how most people are going to go there. Honestly, for my surprise NL wildcard team, I don't know how the Diamondbacks are still in there, but they could take it.
They could. Yeah, because the Mets are doing their best to fuck up.
Yep, the Mets are doing their best. The Reds aren't even that good either. They're kind of like, they're a hot and cold team. They could have taken this a long time ago. Lua 503. Which 3-0 team has the best odds of going 17-0? And which 0-3 team is the best odds of going 0-17? Well, let me look up the standings real quick. Our 3-0 teams, Chargers, 49ers. I know those two. Bills are up there. We've also got the Colts, oddly enough. The Eagles and the Buccaneers. I don't think any of them really can go 17-0.
Yeah, no team. It's not even possible to go 17-0.
You never know, man. I mean, best odds are probably the Eagles, especially if they're that second half offense. They finally snap out of it. I think they'll be good to go. But I think the Bills are too flawed. I think they rely too much on Josh Allen. The Colts, I still think like there's still kind of a wall they'll hit. I mean, the Titans look like shit. I'm just going to be honest there. But they've done their job. The Chargers, still waiting for the chargering to happen. Buccaneers, they're too battered. Their offensive line's destroyed.
Yeah.
And the Niners are, well, they're dealing with the Shanahan curse in a lot of ways. We'll get to that later. But 0-3 for 0-16. Here are the teams that are currently 0-3. The Jets, Dolphins, Texans, biggest surprise of them all, Titans, Giants, Saints. Which one do you think is the best chance of going 0-16?
Saints have a shot. Saints have a real shot.
I'd say the Saints. Do you think the Giants have a shot?
Giants have a shot, but they actually have, they've come close. Like they could have won that Cowboys game. So at least they've had a game where they could have won. The Saints haven't been close really in any game.
Yeah.
They have been dick fuck.
Yeah, I don't think the Texans have a chance to be 0-17. They have a chance to be really bad if everything's unraveling as like they're saying they are. Like apparently, D'Amico Ryans is having arguments with Matt Canada 2.0 as their OC. Their offensive line's terrible. They have issues in the running game because Joe Mixon isn't there to bail them out. CJ Stroud has regressed big time.
Yeah,
but it's
no one had that. No one had that on their bingo card.
He had issues last year, but this is bad. Like against Jacksonville, I'm just sitting there like, oh, what are we doing here? And I'm watching it in the background because I have the Steeler game on doing a stream. I'm just sitting there like, Stellar football.
Stellar football.
But I mean,
okay.
I think the Titans have a great chance to go on 17, though, especially if they keep Ryan Callahan. They're just fucking terrible. Dolphins, I can see too.
Titans are bad, dude. Titans are really bad. And at least you have upside with Cam Ward. You know, you're like, all right, we're gonna suck this year. Maybe,
but he
we
has
put
nothing
together a
else
team
around
next
him,
year.
though. That's the problem.
That's
Calvin
what the
Ridley
Giants are hoping
sucks.
for.
They have no O line, and their biggest liability isn't even them; it's their head coach.
The Doors 1388 says Giants. At least if the Giants go 0-17, 5 will get hundreds of thousands of new subscribers. Nah, they'll just see a fucking old bitch meltdown every week. They'll see an old
dude. Don't hey, it worked
loser.
for Perna. It worked for Perna.
It did work for Perna. Mm-hmm.
Because remember, Perna was on the struggle bus for a while, trying to figure things out. Broncos are fucking terrible.
Yep, and they made him. Yeah, they make him a lot of money now.
That gave him life. That's just how it goes. That's the YouTube game,
that's,
man.
That's the YouTube.
Trust
game.
me. I mean, if the Steelers are really bad, I don't know how it'd really be. I mean, part of me would feel like I'm just like, oh, I just want to be free. I'm just like, oh, thank God.
Days of our Steelers, though, that puts you on the fucking map.
I don't want to do days of our Steelers. I'm tired of that fucking drama.
Mine is the Giants suck. You know, I'm gonna be saying it
people
all
love
year.
Misery. That's the reality of it, dude. They love the misery.
They love my misery. All right, first polycule of games. Bills Dolphins. This was a lot. Oh, the Dolphins have a shot of going winless.
Oh yeah,
Bills are Super Bowl easy.
Yeah, the Bills are the Super Bowl. I mean, they escaped the trap game. I thought they were close. They nearly did. But I think another issue there, too, is mostly the Dolphins. Like, that is very on brand for them. You have the ultimate opportunity. You give them that little glimmer of hope. You're keeping up with the Bills. You might have something going on there, but it just... roughing the punter penalty or roughing the kicker, and Tua has another terrible pick. So
that's 3-1 Cubs. The Mets are fucking trash.
Guardians are coming.
What are the
back
Reds
into
doing?
The game.
What are the Reds doing?
They were down to the Pirates 4-0 last I checked.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
only team bigger
4-2
choker
Buccaneers.
than the Mets are the fucking Reds. And watch the Snakes Alive get in.
Actually, the Tigers. I would say the Tigers are worse.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody tried to bunt it and somebody hit him in the nose. Oof, hit him in the face, like on a deflection.
All right, Vikings and Bengals. This was alarming trash for the Bengals. Like the Bengals aren't
ultra mega trash.
Yeah. If this sustains, are the Bengals going to be vying for a top pick in the draft? Like
potentially,
based off of that game, it looks like they might not win another game. Like they
were a suspect 2-0 to begin with. If Cleveland had a kicker, they'd be 1-2. If Brian Thomas could catch, they'd be 0-3. But the reality is, it's without Burrow, their offense is nothing. Jake Browning throws a lot of picks. Like he is famous Jameis personified. Like just freewheeling, fuck it, I'm just throwing it deep. And Isaiah Rodgers pretty much had the highlight of his career. That's like a big like Larry Brown moment. Carson Wentz in the Big 2025. The Shaq in Boston meme. Like that's Carson Wentz. You made him look solid. So
are they a wild card team?
Vikings? Yes. Yeah. Because the division goes to Green Bay or Detroit.
Yeah. I mean, Green Bay, little bloom coming off that rose. Anyways, Texans, Jaguars. This is awful for the Texans. Are the Texans
it's awful
trash?
For both, dude. I mean, CJ Stroud's regressing. You have no running game. I mean, it could be Woody Marks, but once again, you have no offensive line. Your only receiver's Nico Collins, and he had a big fumble. Your defense is pretty much edge rushers. You can only do so much, and it's just a flaming wreckage. They're trash. And I hate to say, because I had them winning the division because they won it by default last year. You know, you've got talent. You got CJ Stroud. You won a playoff game last year. And we have this.
I'm gonna put the Jags in football hell. They are somehow 2-1. They're probably
As I
the
said,
worst 2-1 team out of all of the teams in the league, but
honestly, I'd say the
they're
Steelers might be worse.
oh yeah.
Bengals are 2-1, so they might be.
Bengals are 2-1. I can't put them in Graham
Correct.
Gano level, but if they're going to continue to play like that, they're going to be. I'll just put them in regular trash. But the Bengals are a false 2-1.
Yeah, Steelers are. You can argue the Steelers are a false 2-1.
Steelers are very sus 2-1. Baby.
They're hardcore sus.
Very tuss and sus. All right, and then now Daniel Jones goes to 3-0. They punt for the first time all year. After midway through the game, easily Colts are going to win this. They're going to run away with this division,
which is crazy to think because they are at mid personified.
Oh my gosh, they are very mid, but they're moving the ball effect. They're putting up what they've scored 30 points a game essentially. I mean, they scored 29 against the Broncos though. Like they do enough.
Yeah,
I
Cardinals
think so.
are
2-1 frauds. Yeah,
and Bo Nix has his problems, but once again, hey, I've been on the Bo Nix sucks train since he came into the league. Don't look at me.
No,
that dude was a yards after catch merchant.
Yep, those Bover throws, they'll do it.
Bolicious. I do want to say one thing about Tennessee. This personifies the Tennessee Titans. This quote right here, because what happened with the Titans? They were in like 57-yard field goal range. It was late in the second quarter. Colts take a timeout. Then the Titans randomly took a timeout. And after that happened, they didn't set up in time. They get a delay of game penalty. They miss the 62-yard field goal. The Colts go down the field, kick a field goal of their own to take 3 more points at halftime. And Brian Callahan, this fucking hack, sits there saying, from Jim Wyatt, who's a beat reporter for the Titans, Callahan said the Titans were going back and forth trying to decide whether to go for it or kick a field goal at the end of the half when the team got the delay of game. Like, really? I know he gave up play calling, but he should give up coaching too. Dude's garbage. Like, look at this shit. If you're
the head coach,
bad, you need to know. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're supposed to be decisive. Even if it's the wrong decision, you have to be like, okay, here's what we're doing. If you're going to tell your men to jump off a cliff, you're going to be fucking absolute in it because you're the head coach. Your word matters. Instead of flip-flopping and fluttering, that's weak leadership.
Yeah, he's not a coach.
I know there's a time to hold, but that's not a time to hold. He should have been fired last year. I've said this repeatedly. He should have been fired along with Pierce and Mayo. Those three were terrible.
He's perfect for the job right now. Damn it. I'm trying to tweet. He's going to lead them to another top pick. They're going to take, an offensive or whatever the best player available in the draft is. They're like, we don't need a quarterback, but let's tank again because that's what we do. All right, read some supers. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, buddy. I used Durka for 5. I think I'm losing my mind. Chargers are 3-0 in their division and are looking like a top 3 team in the league. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop because every time the Chargers do this, they find a way to rip their dicks open. I just don't know why. I just can't shake that feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. Is Cleveland going to take the lead? They took the damn lead. Fucking Detroit. If you're bad about your bets right now, the Tigers had a 14-game lead in their division in the middle of July, and they're going to fucking blow it to Cleveland.
The guards are playing,
their
man.
Top closer and one of their starters to a gambling
to gambling. Yes. Yeah.
And they sold at the deadline.
Oh my God.
This is hilarious.
This is also hilarious. They'll make the playoffs, right? The Tigers will make the playoffs. It's just they have to play in.
I legitimately don't know if they will. Because if we are looking at their wildcard standings right now, let me put this back up.
Hold on. Yeah, let me look it up.
Tigers are currently 85-71. They've lost 6 straight. They're 1-9. Red Sox, 85 wins. Astros, 84 wins. Rangers are pretty much out of it. Royals pretty much out of it. So they have a chance to be the last ones out. If Boston keeps winning, Cleveland keeps winning. Houston.
Boston sold at the deadline too.
Well, Boston didn't sell at the deadline. They made a bunch of weird moves. Dustin May and Steven Matz. And May has not been good.
Well, they got rid of
Mets
Devers,
Mets are
which ended up being addition by subtraction. You know?
Yeah, and your Mets actually bought at the deadline. Ryan Helsley. I didn't realize he was a fucking gas can. Good Lord.
Mets don't know what they're doing, dude. And
Low
do you know how
Mets.
mediocre? Do you know how mediocre you have to be to make the playoffs as a wild card team? The Mets are only 80-76. They once had the best record in baseball at one point.
I want to show you something real quick, and this is the most damning part of the Lowell Mets this year, or the New York Mets. Second half for the New York Mets, you're 25-34. If we go to the Pirates, who are absolutely terrible in the second half, let me get the schedule up real quick because that's where the second half. They are 28-31. The Pirates have a better record in the second half than the $700 million over the $1 billion spending in the offseason New York Mets. That's all you need to know.
You don't need to bring up facts and shit.
Facts? I do.
Yeah.
How are the I feel like the Rockies might have a better record. It's probably not that bad, but
Let's see what the Rockies
you're almost as bad as
second
the Rockies. They're 21-39.
The Rockies were going to be historically bad, but then
But now
they
they're
were
just
like,
bad,
yeah,
and they
just
won.
bad.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have had something great, but I mean, the
Last
White
year
Sox
was
record years
special.
back.
Last year was
It was.
really special. 41-121. The White Sox.
I think
That was
legitimately
that was a magical season.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have a worse record than the White Sox. They're 26-33.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hey Dodge, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Dodge.
Dodge.
Happy big 4-0. For
Dodge
the Dodge.
turning 40.
I think it's
Let's go,
40.
Dodge! Congratulations! You don't.
Man, we're not spring chickens anymore, buddy.
We are not spring.
I'm gonna be hitting 40 someday. I'll be like, fuck, I am fucking old as shit.
You are old as shit. Look at you.
I already know. I'm getting called Unk in the damn chat.
You are Unk.
This is bad.
You are Unk. All right,
Justin
read
Sims.
some supers.
If Lowell Mets was a Pokemon, I'd imagine the 2025 Lowell Mets would be a new Mega Evolution. A knee Mega? I'm not sure. I think the Pokemon is just
Mega Evolution. Nay means originally, right?
Yeah, if it were a Pokemon, it'd be 5 chocolate starfish. It's something no one wants to see. Justin Ziegler, member for 11 months. Thank you very much. Bring out the Jeebus, sir.
Let's go.
I think the Eagles stole the Steelers BS. Oh God, no! Did you see the Steeler game? That was the epitome of bullshit. Don't give me that. That was such bullshit. It was hilarious. No rules X. Ravens GG, but Q Trees favor commercial. Oh, dude, you can't say no to this.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
That was an ass whooping. The score doesn't know justice. Woof. And St. Rocket Industries Tree. What's a good breakfast place in Pittsburgh? Pamela's. Pamela's is the big one around here. They served the Obama administration for many, many years.
Really?
Kelly-O's is another one. Yep, Pamela's. They specifically brought them into the White House for their pancakes.
Richmond has some good pancake or breakfast spots. Pearlie's. Oh man.
Yeah, as I said,
starting to miss
Pamela's,
my town.
Kelly-O's. I'm trying to think what else is like a really good breakfast place around here, like a greasy spoon sort of place. I'm trying to think what else.
To the Yinzermobile.
And Michael Yench for 5. My Padres are in the playoffs again, and second time in team history that we go back to back since I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah, it must be nice.
I don't know about the World Series ambitions. I mean, they kind of screwed the pooch with trying to get the division from the Dodgers because they were struggling. Like the Dodgers were struggling immensely for a long time, and that was your chance, and they just couldn't get into a gear. It's kind of damning. But I couldn't tell you. Red Rhino 49. My fantasy team is 0-3. All losses came on Monday night. My last game I lost by 1 point because Russ can't find neighbors and Lamar forgot they existed. Dude, I had the same wide receivers and I nearly blew my game. Neighbors and Zay. They combined for 7 fucking points. And I
Yeah.
nearly choked it. I was up by like 35. I'm like, Jesus Lord. And we'll do one
That's
more and get back to
annoying.
the Tiermaker.
Yes.
Max Wasson. Oh my goodness, we beat the Giants. Team's so banged up that their best blocker's Russell Wilson. Come on, G. Willikers, Batman. We barely escaped the patches of a fat kid with a broken leg.
I don't think the game was that close. I mean, the first half was close, but you also kept shooting yourself in the foot. It was a very ugly game, but eventually the Chiefs did what they needed to do to get their first win, which is crazy that we would even say that. But this Chiefs team is showing some signs of fatigue. I think they'll be good eventually, and they're going to be good for years because they always have Patrick Mahomes. But man, things are not sewn up in Arrowhead.
Very much so.
All right, let's start with some more games. Another pod of games. We have Commanders Raiders. Commanders absolutely dick fuck the Raiders. They just fucking yeah.
Raiders couldn't do anything until garbage time. So
Raiders
they be the trash.
They be the trash.
They
like
be
the
the
Commanders,
trash.
Even with Marcus Mariota,
Yeah,
they get their fucking.
Geno's
shit
stats
pushed
look
in.
good, but he didn't do anything until garbage time. So yeah, the Mariota.
Stats don't mean anything. All right, and then this game pissed me off. The Rams and the Eagles. The Rams blow a huge lead. The score doesn't really give it. It looks like the Eagles, 33-26 them, but the Rams had a chance to win the game, and they fucking blew it with
emotional, damn it.
like it was just unacceptable effort by the Rams, and
They let off the
Rams,
gas, and Philly woke up. That's the reality of it. They finally started passing the damn ball, and I think that's damning on coaching because it's just like one of those things. It's like AJ Brown screaming at them to throw the ball, be aggressive, and the moment they are aggressive, they reach full potential. And they did get aid from some field goal blocks. I mean, there were a bajillion field goal blocks last week, but that's a game you gotta have.
Yeah, if you're the Rams, for sure. That could cost them down the road.
Yeah, that puts
Big
them in
time.
wild card, honestly. I mean, who else you have for division? I think it might be Seattle's at this point.
Yeah, Seattle maybe, but Seattle did look good.
Yeah,
They
San
did.
Francisco is battered to hell, and Arizona, I don't like. They're suspect as hell.
This was the most surprising game of the week. The Panthers absolutely rat fucked the Falcons.
Lord, this game was this video abridged.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
God, like, how can you be so fucking bad?
They slammed their Michael Penix.
And
in the
Michael
car
P.
door.
I mean, it's not even the Penix, dude. He was throwing terrible passes. Bryce Young looked passable. They couldn't get a pass rush on him. There were no receivers getting open. That gets entire regimes fired. And the fact that you had to come crawling back to Kirk Cousins when you wanted to trade him for $1 million times to say, hey, dude, can you please get us out of this game? And he's just sitting there like, yeah, he finally came back to me, huh? Yeah. How's it feel, Falcons? Kiss the ring, bitch. That's what he said. He did the whole "you cannot live with your own failure" speech on them. That's what he did.
Yeah, he did.
And now the question is, I guess they start Penix again, but that was gnarly. And
they didn't put up any points. It's not like he did better.
yeah,
while he
but
was
as I
in
said,
there.
he got.
They
got
were
shut
like,
out.
go out
His
and-
first shutout
yeah.
for the Panthers of all teams.
Yeah, they were like, go out and earn some money that you're making on this, from my Arthur Blank's checkbook, Mr. fucking Cousins. Show Mr. Blank that you care. Falcons, what are they? They are just trash.
They are football
right?
hell. They be the football hell.
Yeah, they're in the football hell. And then
football hell.
what
And
about
the Panthers are the football hell.
Yeah, they're also football hell.
Yeah, they're all football hell.
They at least have a win though. Good for them. You know?
And the Falcons, one more loss, they're straight in trash. Like
The Panthers are in second place at 1-2.
Exactly. It's bad. It is bad.
Bad.
Woof.
Bad. The Saints are bad. There's so much disparity in the NFC South between the Buccaneers and the rest of the division.
And the Buccaneers are battered to hell injury-wise.
Right. The NFC North is completely stacked. Like even the Bears are looking like they could do some damage now that they go out and beat the Cowboys.
Let me get an asterisk. It is the Cowboys. They
Yes, I know.
50 yards passing to Russell Wilson.
Cowboys have the worst.
Just put it out there right now.
Cowboys have given up 92 points.
Hey.
Only the Bears are worse.
At least they can stop the run. At least they can stop the run. They just can't get pressure on the quarterback, and they can't defend against the pass. They might need a Micah Parsons to help out with that. I mean, I don't know if he's available. They could try calling Green Bay.
They could trade 2 first-rounders for. They have 2 picks
and Kenny Clark. I mean, you can add Kenny Clark to the deal. Maybe that works.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. It's possible. All right, and I think that's it for that group of. Nope, we have one more game: the Steelers and the Patriots.
That is vintage peak Steeler football. It is such fucking bullshit because the Patriots just kept self-destructing every chance they could get. The Patriots should have won that game by 20. I'm sorry, but the reality is the Patriots don't have any running backs or wide receivers. They keep playing Ramondre Stevenson even though he's a fumble magnet. Just put in Travion Henderson. That's all you had to do. And then they get crazy on the goal line. They have like 3 turnovers. And this whole game is ringing alarm bells to me. Not because of the style they won. It's because you dominated the turnover battle 5-1. You're fucking tied deep in the 4th. You only had 1 yard of offense after 3 straight turnovers. That was a disaster. Any real team would have beat the shit out of you. So, I mean, for that thing, it's like, okay, we won, but this is a record I've seen before over and over again. Like this, we're probably going to go like 8-9, worst case scenario, 9-8. You barely make the playoffs and you get your ass beat by a real team, which I think is what Steelers fans dread the most. It's just dealing with the same shit on repeat. Like it's been the same cycle for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And by that point, it's just like either like, you've tried like changing the pieces. The system is the problem. And the problem starts with RD2. So, and I know it's going to come hollow because everyone's saying like, oh, I killed to make the playoffs. You don't want to make the playoffs if you're just going to get your ass beat. You want to at least have a chance. That's the whole point of being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So for this point,
get belt to ass.
Yeah. I mean, they're football hell right now because this is not a good football team. They're getting gashed in the middle of the field. They're getting blown up in the interior. They have injuries in the corners. If TJ Watt isn't going God mode, you're done. And the Patriots are trash. They're a bad football team. Like Drake May has a lot of promise, but like if no running backs, they have no wide receivers. Like that's
Pats are looking for another top pick in the draft.
Yeah, they're looking for probably a wide receiver or running back help. That they need that bad. Probably wide receiver.
Yep. We have 600 viewers, by the way. Everyone like the stream. Only 64 likes for 600 viewers. And don't forget to subscribe. We keep going up to 26,000 and then everyone unsubscribes because we're such a dumpster fire.
And that's the worst part, Andy. It's that they knew it was going to Hunter Henry and they still couldn't stop him.
Mm-hmm. Good old Hunter Henry.
Yep.
Just like the stream. Yep.
Kelly, I ain't gloating on clickbait, dude. I mean, that is ringing alarm bells in my mind. Like, here's the thing. We had 4 teams suffer losses, and you have 1 team that pretty much should have lost, even though they won. It feels like a loss. That's the problem. Like, I don't know if anybody's really happy about how that game played around here.
Nobody should be. Nobody. I mean,
exactly.
It's a win,
that was
though.
fucking terrible.
It's still a win.
But the problem is what's the difference between a win? All it does is fuck your draft position and delude ownership into thinking that, and head coaching into thinking that this is the way you win games. But in the reality, I feel like talent or like turnovers and fumbles, they have more to do with talent and luck than they do with actual scheme, because you have to depend on a lot of different factors to be able to recover that. That's at least how I feel.
9-8 Super Bowl. You'll make the
Exactly.
playoff.
Oh, I mean,
9-8
either
Super
that or
Bowl.
just miss. 9-8 Super Bowl, and then we get our asses beat by real teams every time. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe they'll
so.
change up in Minnesota and Dublin. Maybe the 4-leaf clovers we have shoved up our ass will help again. But at the same time, it's feeling like the same shit.
Yeah. That sounds fun. I wish I was so well off that I could just go to Ireland for a football game. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That's how we all are. We could go to Ireland and just drink
go to
up.
Ireland for a football game, just enjoy Steeler football. And where are they playing? Are they playing in what's that, Croke Park? Or
I'm not sure.
Let
me look this up.
Where's the game?
It will be at Croke Park in Dublin.
Yeah, we'll be in Ireland in Croke Park. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aviva Stadium? No, I don't think so. There's some beautiful stadiums in Ireland. Croke Park is in a neighborhood too. Like it's just like
it's like Wrigleyville.
That's crazy how they do things. They're just like, fuck it, let's put the fucking stadium right in the neighborhood. It's no parking, none of that shit.
Well, that's how it is in England too. In Premier League, like most of them are just like in little towns and cities.
So many teams,
and there's no real parking, but they do have have a more public transport. I feel like, especially with the subway and tram.
Yeah, if like say New York City had 8 stadiums, that
I mean they used to. Brooklyn had a team, Bronx had a team, Queens they technically had a team. I mean the Dodgers, the New York Giants, Yankees.
Yeah,
and they could have a team in Long Island.
It's crazy. I mean, how many teams are around London though? You got Manchester United, Manchester City. They have. I mean, they're all based around London. Yeah, Liverpool. It's where's Arsenal based out of?
Arsenal is based out of London. Yep, it's in.
I'm just saying.
It's based out of North London, West Ham, Fulham.
I mean, yes,
Tottenham.
they're different cities, but they're
but they're in the big encompassed.
It's like Phoenix. Yeah, it's all around.
It's like Dallas, Fort Worth, or Minneapolis, St. Paul.
I'm incorrect about Manchester. Okay, but all those cities, like they're all kind of in the same. Let me look at this up.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Read some super chats. We're gonna look at this on Google Earth because
definitely
what I do.
Yeah, here I have it up right now. Here are your football clubs in London. Have it up. Any words from the Ravens after they choked again? 3 for 5. Bills might take number 1 AFC after that. Also, will the Chargers take the AFC West, leaving the Chiefs with a wild card? Ravens are in deep fucking shit, especially with how their defense got absolutely destroyed and how the Lions got 7 sacks and 30 pressures against Lamar. That is Zach Orr ain't good. It's he's your version of Matt Canada. It's definitely something to behold. But the Bills, I don't know. Bills might take number 1. As I said, they're all Josh Allen. If Josh Allen goes, they're fucked. But once again, I feel like they should be 2-1, but Baltimore choked. So there's that.
Okay, we're looking at this now. Okay, this is London. But yeah, you're okay, that's correct. Manchester and Liverpool are all the way up here. Okay. That's pretty far away.
Manchester is its own city.
Yeah, okay.
I thought Liverpool
I'll get
was
it.
far bigger.
I thought they were close.
Like
and then Birmingham. Who plays in Birmingham?
Birmingham?
That looks like a big city. Is there a Birmingham Premier League team?
Yeah.
Who's their team?
Oh, yeah. Well, with Aston Villa.
I don't know
Birmingham
League.
City. Aston Villa is like the big one.
Oh, yeah. They
Wolverhampton.
They're finished.
The Wolves are a big one.
They're lucky to finish top 10.
Yeah.
West.
I said Aston Villa is the big one.
But how many teams are in London? What are the teams in London?
Well, there are a bunch.
If I can find the stadium real quick.
Wembley is the big.
Oh, here I found one right here. Look at this.
Probably
What's
Wembley.
This? That is Arsenal right there.
Oh, that's Arsenal Stadium.
Emirates Stadium.
No, to the Arsenal.
Oh, my eye for
To the
stadiums.
Arsenal. Yeah,
I'll
as I said,
find
they have
them.
a bunch of Premier League teams:
Is
the
it
Brentford
Brunner?
Bees, Crystal Palace,
Oh, this
Queen's
used to
Park.
be something. What's here?
Wimbledon.
This is interesting. What is this? This is like is this like a building? Our space service officers. That's cool. This looks like a stadium, but it's not, you know.
Yeah, might have been an old football pitch.
Might have been. Ooh, what's this? This is a cricket ground right here.
Yeah, that's
the
cricket.
oval. Yeah. Why are
Yeah,
you
that's
playing
got to be a
cricket?
high-end cricket ground.
Yeah, high-end talent. All right, read some super. What's this?
Michael
This
Jens became a
is-
YouTuber. That is probably a concert hall.
Yeah, it looks like a concert. Oh, that thing is crazy.
Yeah,
What is going on with that?
it's not like the Sydney Opera Hall though.
It's indoor skydiving.
Huh?
That's a
I thought that was
iFly facility. Come on.
interesting.
No,
thought that was a concert
these
hall.
are the iFly things here. This thing is called Hollywood
Am I-
Bowl at the O2. So this is the O2.
Oh, it's the O2. That's the O2.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's like a big
I
like
get to
concert venue.
see the O2. Oh, this is cool. They have a whole little thing here. It's like, wow. Okay. Where's the London Eye?
I don't know, but
All
Sean
right,
Cole.
we're distracted here.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
having
bullshit,
too much
man.
fun.
It's kind of like
I
you
love
last week
Google
on your
Earth.
little rambling about weddings. Who gets fired
yeah.
first, Callahan, Dable, or McDaniel? Might be
Okay,
Dable.
Sorry.
Honestly, then or Callahan. There's no point in firing McDaniel until the end of the year because who else you got? Anthony Weaver. His defense is fucking garbage. And Zach Stolpa for 5. Dart will either work out or end up like a dead puppy hugged too tight by Giants fans. As I said, it's baptism by
Sad
fire.
times. Sad times.
And
At
Quentin
least
Johnson
we have hope.
Jefferson.
He's got upside. Yes.
Well,
What's up, Quentin Johnson Jefferson
hope is a
Williams?
very dangerous vice. Hey, Inzerman, that's 3 weeks in a row of me playing pretty well. Is this considered a trend yet? You found your hands, Quentin. I can't believe that. I mean, we had to sacrifice Najee Harris's Achilles, but
Oh, that
hey,
sucked.
I mean, that did
That
fucking
sucked
suck.
really bad.
Because you see the moment it happened in that little spring, it's like, God damn it.
Yeah, when you see
And
it,
I know
that,
a lot
like,
of people are blaming the turf for it, but the reality is Austin Eckler tore his Achilles on the grass. I think it has more to do with like it could be the transition from turf to grass and vice versa, but it also could be just the tension and load on those legs, especially with the strength and the movement, because it always happens with one specific movement. You know, when they're starting to accelerate, they flex back, and that's when it snaps.
The problem is with Achilles, there's really nothing you can do to build the strength in that, you know, the
calf
the
muscle
connection.
around it, but that's all there's to
The
it.
best you can do, is do calf raises, and trust me, those guys do calf raises. But it's not, no matter what you do, you can't secure that tendon on the bottom of your foot more. Like
you can't build
glue it on there. Yeah.
It's like an ACL.
Sucks.
Like you can't build it. It's like an elbow ligament or UCL. You can't build. You can build everything around it, but you can't actually build the muscle or the tendon. That's the problem. You're either built with a strong tendon or not. And torn Achilles is definitely on the increase, but the problem is it's because of just like the strength and speed of the body. Like we've maximized the human capability of just movement.
You know, back in the day when you tore your Achilles, you just couldn't walk again.
Exactly. Or, I mean, if you tore your ACL, it was a death sentence.
Well, no.
Remember Carter?
Oh, no. I'm just talking about before they invented ligament surgery. Like if this was like 1920 or some shit and you tore your ACL, they're like, fuck. My leg is gone.
Yeah. It's like, well, time to lop it off. Pretty much what they'd say.
Yeah.
Connor Akers. The only reason why Brian Callahan's still coaching is because of his dad, Bill Callahan. Brian is the NFL's ultimate coaching Nepo baby. And his O-line isn't doing shit either. She paid $50 million to Dan Moore.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Lulu Moon says, are modern athletes too athletic?
Maybe.
Tune in
the
for
problem
more
is
hot
it's more
takes
because
from
of just maybe it's just like as I said, I think it might just be the human body in general. Because you can build like sculpt Greek gods, but once again, the only thing you can't develop are bones, joints, and ligaments. Like human evolution just hasn't adapted that way.
Yeah,
I think that's the
we'll
problem.
figure out something, whatever, to put in
Yeah.
our coffee that makes us.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking,
Honestly, I
know.
think the next thing is replacing our tendons with titanium so it doesn't break.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
I
fuck that
think
shit.
that's going to be the
Fuck
future.
tendons.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we don't need natural tendons. We're going to get like artificial so they don't break. And then once that somebody does that, it's going to be just a gold mine. Like titanium UCLs, titanium shoulder.
At some point,
UCL,
we'll just have
ACLs and knees.
Yeah. We'll just have exoskeletons. It'll be like Formula One, but for humans.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, we won't be probably allowed to do it for athletics, but in real
Just remember
real
that-
life, we could probably do something like that, like stuff in the exterior, military.
Remember the
and
90s?
Yep.
And we saw what chemically altered bodies could do.
Oh yeah,
That was fun.
steroids were, baby. Yeah, now the only way where steroids are illegal is with weightlifting. Cleveland's up 5-2. Jesus Lord, the Tigers, you're so fucking bad.
They're so bad.
Oh,
I can't say anything.
Ramirez.
The Mets are blowing it.
Oh, I mean,
Did
the
Hanley
Tigers are
Ramirez
fucking
just
blowing it
go-
too.
Yeah.
No, Jose, he flew out. But still, Marvin for 2. JD 6-time. Let's see what he can do. Darian Clark, unique take. This 2025-26 NFL season is literally the rise of the vanilla flavor QBs. I'm biracial, so I see things black and white. I mean, are we talking like Daniel Jones? I mean, maybe.
Sam Darnold. Who's the whitest QB in the league outside of Kirk Cousins? Who's the whitest
Daniel
starting?
Jones.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
I mean, the name is
very
white as hell.
Yeah, I mean,
Sam Darnold is pretty white too. Like his clothing is like you can buy it at Kohl's.
very white. Joe Flacco is a very
Flacco.
white.
He's
Mac
got
Jones.
that.
Good nomination there, Mac Jones.
McCorkle Jones.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like he's like
Ooh. Hold on, Tyler G.
Tim-
Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a
Mo
white
Picks.
dude. Yes,
he looks
but
like
I don't.
he looks like somebody like warped him 20 years from the past into the future. Like he has that same hairstyle.
Yeah, see the thing though about Baker Mayfield, you could tell Baker Mayfield listens to hip hop and knows like Baker's down. Like Baker has like boys, you know. Daniel Jones doesn't even know. Like if you showed him the cover of Dr. Dre, you know, he would be like, "What is this? Who is this?"
Yeah.
You know, he wouldn't even know what Doggy Style is. Like
the
Daniel Jones
NWA,
is the whitest. Yes.
NWA. You mean the wrestling organization?
Yes.
What?
Mhm. I would say number 1, Daniel Jones, whitest QB in the league, followed by Bo Nix.
50
Bo
Cent,
Nix.
but I don't
And
have
then
any change.
Jared Goff is very white. Wow, but
But he's got a
Goff,
hot model.
Goff,
girlfriend.
yeah. Goff seems like he's he's a little down. Like Goff, Daniel Jones is just like, I'm Daniel Jones. I'm very white. Don't ask me any questions. I'm extremely white. Justin Herbert is very white.
Justin
Mac-
Herbert
this Mac
is like the
Jones.
kind of dude who he feels.
Ooh,
I feel
JJ
like
McCarthy.
hey, he's got the cross. He's got the cross.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert is the kind of dude I feel like who lives like the Unabomber during the summer. He's just like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want anything to do with people.
Matt
And then we'll see him
Stafford.
like 30 years in the future with like this grizzled beard, just sitting in the middle of the woods, just cutting down trees and just like, there's Justin Herbert. We haven't seen him in 15 years.
Yeah, that's Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Josh Allen does not. Josh Allen's too cool to be considered just the stereotypical white guy. Like Josh Allen just is super cool.
Yeah. Honestly, if he's still in the league, Tim Boyle, very white quarterback.
Who's the whitest quarterback of all time?
Oh,
Kirk Cousins, right?
Cousins could be up there.
But he's, Kirk Cousins wore the chain and did this,
I mean,
So
Kurt Warner was pretty white.
Russell Wilson. No, we said starters.
Insufferable Carlton
We only
Banks.
said
Yeah.
starters, yeah. All right. Let's read some supers before we get
Definitely.
canceled.
And James telling us fives.
Philip
I feel
Rivers,
bad,
yeah,
man.
that's a great nominee. Philip Rivers is the whitest because he didn't cuss. He was like diddly poo, like he was Ned
Dang
Flanders as a quarterback. It's like, dang nabbit, guys, we got to play better in front of me.
And in the moment of that conversation, he has fathered another child. Hives, I feel bad, man. The Mets are metting and the Giants suck ass. Damn, New York sports teams suck ass. I was seeing something on Twitter that said this is the worst September for New York ever, and I'd say, nah, I think there was a worse one out there.
Yeah. Nick Foles, one part of him is
Big Dick Nick was the epitome of a non-white quarterback. I mean, you don't get the name Big Dick Nick just from that.
Yeah. Andrew Luck was very white, but he was like, Andrew Luck seems like he would just like tell any people of any race about his Pokemon and whatever nerdy shit he was in,
I know a white quarterback, Derek Carr.
Very white.
All he does is talk about God and Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just like
that's a very white thing, just like, hey, I'm into Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is cool though. Like you can tell that the brothers respect Tim Tebow. Kurt Warner, very white.
Yeah, Kurt Warner. I said Kurt Warner.
Johnny U. Could be the
Johnny Unitas.
Yeah,
those sideburns you could cut your watch to, man.
Yeah. Kenny Stabler. Roger Staubach's the all-time white QB for sure.
Especially since he became a billionaire after football.
All right, let's get through these.
Plays
We could be here all Andy Dalton, great nominee.
Finally, a game where Providence didn't need their bills paid. The Seahawks absolutely clapped the Saints. Also, Michael Penix just got slammed in the car door so hard it matches the Panthers' colors. Very much so. Should I play it again for shits and giggles?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck it.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Oh, that's a good one. Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme, yeah. I mean, Tom Brady's pretty white. No one said Tom Brady. Oh, Patrick Ramsey's good, but you know who was whiter than him? Heath Schuler.
Heath Schuler
became a congressman. That's how white you have so much privilege that you can be an NFL quarterback and then become a congressman. That is pretty.
And not even a good NFL quarterback.
Not even a good congressman. All right. Yeah. I don't know his record.
Let's keep going here.
Okay.
What's our next
game?
Phil
Simms was very white.
Phil Simms. I mean, you can even hear him on broadcast. Like, that dude's pretty white.
Remember that time he farted in the booth and his co-host was like, "What the fuck?" He was just like, "You're enjoying the weather."
Would you consider Greg Gumbel white?
Ooh, very. Yeah, Greg Gumbel is one of the whitest people on earth. Yeah, for sure.
The late Greg Gumbel.
Ryan Tannehill, good one. All right, keep going. Yeah, we're gonna be here all day just naming white people.
hey, nothing wrong with naming white people. That's how great things have started in the past, man. We'll talk about white boy summer. We'll talk about white people in sumo, white people in basketball, white people just everywhere. Because the world, if there's anything we need to talk about, it's just white people.
Nah, Joe Burrow is white.
Joe Burrow's got that street cred, man.
He is. Oh yeah, he's got major street cred. Burrow
smoking cigars with the boys in the locker room. He's
Burrow's invited to the cookout. There's no way you can't call Joe.
That Burrow dude put some good seasoning on his meat. He just doesn't have salt and pepper.
John Stockton.
And speaking of white quarterback, whitest player, John Stockton. Yeah, Mark Price was pretty white too. Russell will suck. Please, Coach Dumbbell, let me cook. I can save the SS Unlimited diarrhea. I know it. Gets disemboweled from behind by Jaxson Dart. My danger wedge. No.
Offense and go win some of the.
I'm sorry about that. I wanted to add something.
Fine.
So I'll tell you what, I will move here real quick. King Malcolm for 10. What an atrocious Grand Prix. Oscar crashes out. Norris only getting 6 points. But you know what wasn't bad? A Supermax win and the smooth operator. Carlos gets his first podium with Williams. Ferrari did poor too. I think they got 7th and 8th.
Williams is back. They sold and now they have money,
Yeah. I mean, Ferrari can do something about that. There's water in my cockpit. Must be the water.
Mm-hmm. That's
NDD. But let's keep going here. We're going to be here all night anyway. Fuck it. James Tilling is for 5. Tree last night is why I refused to trust Baltimore. Like you, I have zero faith as they once again collapsed in the 4th on defense. He just collapsed in general. They got the ass.
Well, that and the fumbleitis from Derrick Henry is
King
just
Henry,
weird.
He's got coughing fits. 3 fumbles in 3 games.
He's got the yips.
Well, I think what happened was Ed Oliver taught everyone how to make him fumble. And now they're just doing that nonstop. An insane clown. Do you think Dallas is desperate enough to trade for Tyreek Hill? They don't need a wide receiver right now.
Yeah. Well, no,
if CeeDee Lamb were out for
he?
the season, he's out for like 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But not season. Unless they just like get sick of George Pickens and be like, look, get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, we warned you about George, Dallas. We warned you. Marco for 5. Rams would have won against the Eagles if it wasn't the defense choking. Plus, they had an 80% win probability, which makes it even worse. Unbelievable. Dude, the Ravens had like a 97% chance of winning and when they choked against the Bills. Cardinals had like a 99.5, and they nearly choked against the Panthers. 80% is honestly nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right, Packers and Browns. This was an upset of upset. Everyone was talking about Packers steamroll. They treated it as a bye week. They took this game for granted. They're like, we're going to go into Cleveland, beat the shit out of them, and then drive on the bus back to Wisconsin. And they found out that Cleveland's defense is for real. Are the Packers still a Super Bowl contender, though?
I would say so, mostly because I feel like they just have to fix a few things on offense. They should have won that game. I mean, if it weren't for a field goal block, and God knows what happens, that's pretty fluky. But Jordan Love had a terrible pass in the 4th quarter. I'm like, dude, what the fuck was that? That's a Brett Favre-esque pick.
Yeah.
Just throwing it to the middle of nowhere.
And just that's like, a Russell Wilson type
I mean, the
deal.
Packer defense did its job. Joe Flacco could do nothing. That rushing game could do nothing. Just the offense on special teams let them down. So I think once they get that back, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, and Cleveland is trash. They are not.
Yeah, they trash, but they are like they could be up to football hell because they were like a field goal kicker away from being 2-1 right now.
Yeah, that's right. But their defense is good, man.
Well, their defense is probably might be one of the best defense. In football.
Yeah, and if they get Shador, if finally Shador just start instead of
it's not going to be Shador, dude. It's there's the Shador. That's what I'm thinking of. Shador Sanders.
Show me the Shador.
I think this
all
is
right,
what
and
everyone's
then
saying.
We had the Jets and Buccaneers. Wow, the Jets blew.
This was
the Jets.
I don't know how this was a game. I'm going to be quite honest with you, but apparently it was a game. Tyrod Taylor in 2025. Yeah, I am. I'm as surprised as you are. I'm not.
He's always been a solid QB. Tyrod Taylor.
He's just got fucked over and would always get injured.
Yeah, or stabbed somehow, in some freak accident.
Yeah.
The Jets
they're trash.
They're Graham Gano trash. They're 0-3.
They two more victories and 1 loss.
And the Buccaneers are division.
Their division. I mean, Baker Mayfield's just hell. But I will say though, Aaron Glenn's got some moves. I mean,
yeah.
Seriously, look at these moves. It's like goes back, and then just look at that, man. He's got vibes, dude. Those are vibes, my friend.
Former defensive back, right? Aaron Glenn?
Former defensive back of the New York Jets. He's coming home.
Yeah, long time. Yeah, just because you played for a team doesn't make you a good coach.
Oh, of course not. Dude, if that were the case, like every former pro player would be a great head coach.
Michael Jordan never even You know who was a great coach but hated it was Larry Bird. Larry Bird
Yeah.
hated coaching, even though he
Well,
was
the problem
great at it.
is with coaching, it's that they see the game in such a different way, and you have to dumb it down for the rank and file. It's what happened with Wayne Gretzky, especially when he tried to coach. It's that he sees the game in such a different perspective that it couldn't relate to the rank and file. So usually your best coaches are third pairing defensemen and grinders.
Yeah, guys that were good enough to play,
were forced to learn the game.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, I have to use everything to my power to be serviceable. Now the Mets have made it 6-3.
Yeah, you mean like a guy like Brenda Moore and Saint Louis, for example? Like they had to learn the game, like they were grinders. Like part of me thinks Sidney Crosby would be a good coach because he plays like a grinder. Like he has to understand the game. It's like one of those things. So
you play like someone who's on Grinder.
No, that's you, buddy.
No,
that's you.
Got him. A gay joke in 2025,
dude. That's what I was going at. That's you. You're on Grinder.
Canceled.
You're like sucking that dick. Tucker White 94.
Speaking of sucking dick, though, hold on. Broncos Chargers. We haven't finished these games out before you get in these. The fucking Broncos get a block, or is it a block field goal, and then they made a field goal, or what?
No. What happened was the Broncos offense just fell apart.
Yeah.
I think the thing, too, with the Broncos, they're finally starting to turn on Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Like, they're calling Sean Payton conservative.
Yeah, they don't like he gambles too much, and then he clams up when it's not. Like, that
was Sean Payton's issue in New Orleans. Like, he would have that issue. Like, that's why we thought he was overrated, like, when he was in New Orleans, because he would have these moments where it would just, like, go to shit. And he handpicked his quarterback, and he has not been good this year. Has his moments, but he hasn't been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some terrible overthrows in this game. You kidding me? Like, those are overthrows that make Daniel Jones's passes in New York look pinpoint.
Yeah, they got hit with a bow job. They sucked. All right, and the Chargers might be a Super Bowl contender.
They could be. I mean, it's a Grego Roman offense that can throw the ball, and with a really good defense. I mean,
I'm gonna leave the Chargers up there.
I have no complaints about that. Do what you got to do. That's crazy to think, and I still feel like the other shoe's gonna drop. But right now they haven't proven me otherwise. Super Bowl.
It's Jim Harbaugh, and then the Seahawks absolutely belt to ass. Dick stomped them. Are they division by default?
They are division. I think they are division. They have proven themselves. They easy-ish schedule so far. They did have that loss against the Niners, but I mean, they did what they had to do against the opponent that was in front of them. So
yeah, they're also healthier than the Niners. The Niners are continually
the Niners are just
losing
destroyed.
parts. And
the Saints are that they put them deep down in the trash.
Yeah. Let me put them in the Graham Gano level trash.
Hardcore.
They got hurt and warm.
Oh,
the Mets just tied it. What? The Mets have tied the game. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty much what everyone thinks about Lowell Mets. They're probably gonna blow it, but whatever.
What happened?
Whatever. I don't know. It might be a 3-run homer.
I think Brandon Nimmo hit the bomb.
Finding Nimmo.
Finding Nimmo. He just went
here it
yard.
Is. Off Taylor Rogers, who is pretty respectable reliever, but into the first field seats. Yeah, that's a tie game, son. With 2 outs, too.
Read some supers.
Yeah, buddy. Tucker White. So how the hell did the Giants go from a playoff victory in 2022 to, this? Where are you going, Five?
I'm just picking up my bat.
You got to take a shit. I'll answer this question first. I think the answer was 2022 was deceiving. It was a lot of people overachieving. They didn't have much talent, and Ed Donatel pretty much sold the game, and they deluded themselves into thinking they could win when it was Saquon that carried them. And then
Yeah,
they
that
paid $40 million to
2022
Daniel
season,
Jones. It
they
was
had
mistake.
they had a super soft schedule. They got really lucky a couple games. You know, they went for 2 in that first game, and they somehow executed. And then
The Titans
they started
game.
out 7-2.
remember that one.
Remember, they started 7-2 and finished 9-7-1. Like they fucking were. And yes, they did win a playoff game. They got a dream matchup against a banged up Vikings team that was
And a terrible defense.
couldn't stop the run, and then they got absolutely shit worked by the Eagles in the next round. Like they got fucking destroyed. They got their buttholes stretched open, and then it was so obvious that they weren't a contender, and then they go out and paid Danny Derps, lost Xavier McKinney, and then let
Lost Saquon.
Saquon go. And all those guys are good. They just,
Josh Boyer for 10. My Giants, San Francisco, thank God,
lucky
have hurt
you.
me once again by losing winnable games down the stretch. So I'm rooting for the Mets to make the dance now. Safe to say I'm ready to be hurt again.
what are you
The
doing?
Giants did sell at the deadline, so
Listen, what are you doing, brother? Josh, rooting for the Mets? You know how this ends. You know how this road goes. What are you doing?
this is what happens.
Mm-mm-mm.
SB is here
Welcome to
for 11
misery.
months. Thank you. I think the Inzermobile is held by glue and BS.
Yeah.
Always has been, dude. Always has been. Oxinator for 5. Titans and Saints play each other this weekend, and we have the great pleasure of watching the Jets and Dolphins on primetime football next Monday. Not just that, I think we have Broncos and I forget who else.
You should let Kovac come and paint your lawnmower in Steelers colors, and you would be the fucking
We're thinking
coolest
about
dude.
something in that regard. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not confirmed yet, but we do have something planned in terms of a Yinzermobile.
Oh,
Just
you would
putting
be
it
the
out there.
coolest dude in the fucking neighborhood. Everyone would be like, there goes that guy. There goes that guy in his Yinzermobile.
It's that jag off.
Yep. He said,
I need like a little Steeler horn that does.
You need a horn that plays Renegade. Yeah. Mhm.
That's what it needs to be. Like the old
Here we go,
polka theme.
Steelers. Yeah. That would
Yep.
be funny.
Christopher Brickner for 5. Problem with the Browns offense is, like the announcer said, they're still building chemistry. It's why Flacco isn't asked to throw deep like 2023 yet. But it still should be a little better than this, though. And Beast of Metal for 1989, longtime friend of the show. Breaking: Denny Hamlin removes silver spoon from Ty Gibbs' mouth and shoved it up his ass. Opinion: better hope Coach Gibbs doesn't shove that spoon through your eye socket, Hamlin. Well, Hamlin owns his own team, so
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Wait.
They might legitimately be going to the Super Bowl.
They go
I'm
9
not
at Super
joking.
Bowl, baby.
Dude, that's
Always.
Can we get a shorter clip of this? Can we just get it to the
this is
like?
To the
I
Super
want
Bowl.
it
To
just
the Yinzermobile!
right here. Yeah.
I can edit that right now. Give me 1 second. Fuck it.
Yeah, do that while this is playing because this is always fun.
Well, I'm just gonna take a bit to render.
Oh yeah, whatever. Just do it for next time.
Wait.
Here is a throw to Neighbors, and Highsmith came right through.
Good times.
Beautiful times, man. It's the greatest moment in clickbait history. Well, actually, the greatest moment in clickbait history would either be
Micah Parsons traded. Micah Parsons.
well, Parsons.
traded,
That was
easily.
clickbait. I mean, that was also dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire history. What's the great? It's Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney, Daniel Jones, Andrew Thomas would be up there.
Yeah.
The home run by Alonzo. I'd say that'd be up there
Yes.
too.
And you in a male romper. That was also clickbait.
Najee Harris pick. That might be up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But
Or I'm sorry. Dumpster fire. Is you in a fucking. I've never laughed harder. 5 shed story. Yeah, that one's another
well,
one.
the Shed story, it was just like you high as shit, and we're just sitting there like, what the fuck?
What is he talking about?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was really high.
Oh yeah, man. It definitely is, man.
Tree
We're
rage
going.
quitting even though he won by 2 cents. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Rangers Pens game 7. That was fucking dumpster fire.
Don't fucking remind me of that.
Yeah, that was.
I think
dumpster
there's
fire
still a
galore.
hole in that door where I was at. 'cause I
Yeah. When you
so
threw
fast.
that fucking wooden
I
mug.
threw this thing
Yeah.
over there. Maze the
like,
Great,
"Fuck!"
757. I hate losing, but people outside of Ravens fans are finally seeing that Lamar is not the problem. Lamar was never the problem. Harbaugh and coaching is. Only took him 3 years to know. Lamar's problem was he'd never performed in the playoffs, but I mean, most of the time it is an issue.
Yeah.
Cleveland has won against Detroit.
Oh my god. What
This
is
is fucking
Detroit
brilliant.
doing?
They're choking. Depressed Chargers fan.
It's so bad when when a baseball team just loses their the mojo, like it's so hard to get it back.
And Cleveland's
Like, you
clinched the
just-
series, so they might have tiebreaker. Wow.
There's no more game that's mentally pressing than baseball. And when you lose your confidence, it'll just, pitches that used to catch the outside corner are now going into the middle of the plate and getting rocked. And and the other team feels it too. They're like, these guys are fucking, they're mentally cooked. And it's one of the more cerebral games for sure. All right. Sorry.
Yep, we'll keep it going here. Sorry about that. Depressed Chargers fan for 5 bones, but baseball is definitely a mental game. Like if you don't have it,
Yes.
you don't have it. This week we'll be telling for the Bolts. The old Chargers would make this a 1-score game. The new Chargers should blow out the Fighting Scalaboos.
It's going to be ugly. But you can be like, all right, the game really isn't about whether the Giants will win or not. It's about how Jaxson Dart is going to look. And the Giants are already 0-3. They have nothing to play for now. Somehow Jaxson Dart comes out and they win, then some heads are going to, that's worse for Dable, right? That's really bad, if you ask me. But anyways, keep it going.
Definitely so. Bragging rights sports for 20. The Ravens had never lost both a home primetime game or a game in their blackout uniforms to an NFC team. And Detroit hadn't won there since 1977. That was until Dan Campbell busted yet another precious narrative, the Madman. That's why I call him the Lion King. On Pride Rock. Francisco C. Cardinals are huge 2-1 frauds. Oh, yeah. They nearly blew a big game to the Panthers. And I think they nearly blew it to the Saints, too. Owl for 5. 7 sacks. 7. I knew the Lions could win, but my Lions looked like they broke the Ravens. I see what you mean about them now, Tree. And it's true. Not just 7 sacks. They had 30 pressures. Like they went
all
ham.
over them. Yeah. Well,
It was
when you get Aiden
domination. Like the
Hutchinson
score
back.
does it no justice.
Oh, sorry.
Spartan win. Is it just me or is Meet the Mets getting louder? I don't know, man. I'll have to figure that out. Is Meet the Mets getting louder? I can't really tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. Is it getting loud, dude? No, no.
To be the worst of your life. Oh, me.
You were like so depressed in the beginning, too. All right, we'll do it there, man. Totally average for 10. In the unlikely event the 49ers win 12 more games this season, they will have a 500 record in the 21st century for the first time since 2003.
Oh, wow.
Not bad. I don't know if it's going to happen, but very possible. And there's Dodge for 40
Hey,
bones.
Dodge.
Praise to Jeebus.
Congrats.
We'll praise it for that.
I had a birthday.
Yep. Oh, yeah. You're getting the birthday. With those jammy jams. Woo! Dodge getting the full show tonight.
There you go. Birthday gritty.
I
Birthday
can't
gritty.
believe I've been on this stupid spinning rock for 40 years. And I asked
Yeah.
myself, how did I get here? Wasn't through a blocked field goal for sure. Having a cheesesteak and some red velvet cake tonight.
Hey,
Ooh,
enjoy it.
Happy birthday, Dodge.
Happy
Enjoy that.
birthday, Dodge.
Happy
Thanks
birthday.
for spending it with us. We love you. And
Absolutely.
enjoy 40 times around the rock.
Here's to another 40. Al for 2. I gave up on the Tigers. On to next year, I guess. I couldn't tell you.
That sucks. At least you have the Lions.
Yep.
Gadzooks. What's up,
for
Ben?
5. Baldy, can we just agree everyone sucks and no one should be the third wildcard team?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
you just gotta
this
have
is
it.
why I don't agree with.
Mhm.
I couldn't tell you.
Mhm.
Dolphin MJF. I'm really enjoying the Tigers' collapse. They're effectively giving the second seed to my Seattle Mariners. Dude, if the Tigers miss the playoffs, good lord.
Oh man.
And Hiei
Rough
2K7.
What's
It's
up,
so
EA?
beautiful. What's up, brother? How you doing? I mean, his Bears at least gave him something happy to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm in New
he's
York
fucking
amongst
happy.
the trees and the upper Hudson. And on Thursday, we're going to introduce a religious man to his salvation. In the words of Johnny Cash, I will bring you down. I will make you hurt. Didn't Tom move? Unless we're thinking of somebody else.
No, I don't know who he's bringing to their salvation.
Could, as I said, it could be Tom. But who
No,
knows?
Tom's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, he used to
I
live
don't
in
know.
Upper New York, but
Yeah.
not anymore. Badgers 6 for 5. Skull. Hope y'all are well. Watching Tree since 2017. Been struggling mentally lately. Any tips?
Ooh,
I mean, that's tough to do because sometimes you just have to keep pushing through. I think that's the only thing because I've been through like serious shit like that too. Like I've been through severe depression, suicidal ideation, stuff like that.
Really?
It happens to a lot of people. Main things you have to remember: you're not alone. I mean, the situation you will come through will pass, regardless of what happens. Most of it's just like it's a mental perspective. And sometimes it takes therapy, sometimes it takes medication, sometimes it takes a little more. But the reality is, remember, man, family loves you, friends love you. We're glad you're here, my man. But just don't. If you ever have like any personal like urges, call the suicide hotline. And I'm just
Yes,
saying that
please.
just not as like somebody with any bias or there, but I'm somebody who's been in that experience. So I hope you get better, brother. Or feel better, I should say.
Yeah.
Sorry to drag everybody down. And Mitch Fallows, loving your sports ball video so far this year. Looks like we might have 2 tank bowl matchups. Titans, Texans, Jets, Dolphins. Keep continuing trolling Scooter and Perna. Love y'all. Enjoy the chaos.
Enjoy it.
Oh, I love. I mean, that was a lot of chaos last week. It sucks because sports ball immediately becomes like 10 minutes longer. Like, God damn it. God's butt monkey. I'm 40 plus years long Chargers fans, and sadly, I agree with the tree. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. I've seen this before. All these years later, I still say, fuck you, Marlon McCree. Most hated man in San Diego. All he had to do was drop down. He fumbled the damn ball. RKB 48.1. So is NFC West tank division? I mean, I don't know. Might be NFC. Yeah, NFC South.
NFC
It has
South,
potential, but I don't know. I mean, it's just, and San Francisco needs to fire their conditioning team and build a hospital next to Levi's at this point. I think what they really need is who made a deal with the devil for Kyle Shanahan to have his coaching, like his potential. I think your Reds might be losing. Pirates are still at 4-2. Bragging Rights Sports. If Penn State gets blown out on Saturday, especially after what I suffered through in person last night, I'm going to freaking scream. Franklin equals Harbs. They've had a cakewalk scheduled to start the year. It would be hilarious if they did blow it, though.
Do you know what the term cakewalk comes from?
No.
Like they're at this college or something. They used to have, like, when the freshmen moved in, they would deliver the new people a cake, and they would just have to walk it across this like flat area in front of the dorm, and that's how they're like, it's a cakewalk, because like you wouldn't fall down, like it's so easy, it's a cakewalk. That's what the phrase comes from. I don't believe it. All right, let's finish out these games and then read nothing but supers and maybe immaculate grid. Cowboys and Bears. Speaking of EA, the Cowboys are fucking trash, man. They are not.
You having
making the
fun?
playoffs.
You having fun with George Pickens yet? He's your number one receiver right now.
Yep, he's your guy.
Oh my lord.
CD Lamb.
And CD's out for 2 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain.
Yep.
Woof.
Got destroyed by a winless Bear team that had struggled. A lot of people were getting talked off the ledge about this Bear team. They go out and redeem themselves against the terrible, terrible Cowboys. And the Cowboys have given up the most points, or 97 points through 3 games. They are garbage. And that is not a playoff defense at all. And I would say the Bears are still trash.
Bears are still
right?
trash
Or football
for the
hell.
time
Or they're
being.
football hell. They're in a tough division. Until they start, but they go out and win.
They got walloped by the Lions last week though.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
they're in between. So I'll let you.
I'll give
decide.
them hell for now. I'll give them hell
Okay.
because they're going to be in hell because they're not going to be bad enough to get a top pick. They're
True.
Mm-hmm. And then the Niners and the Cardinals. That was it seems like every game the Cardinals are in are unforgettable, ugly games.
They're forgettable suspect. They're suspect as shit.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison is dropping passes like gimmies. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because, as I said, the Cardinals have a good defense, but their offense it's just not clicking.
Yeah.
You can't
I'm
even
gonna
blame
put 'em both
Kyler
in
for
football
a
hell.
chunk of it.
Yeah,
they
I'm gonna
are.
put 'em
They're both in football hell. The Niners are especially in football hell because everyone's injured. I mean, Bosa's out for the year now, and it's Fred Taylor and dude's made out of paper mache, or Fred Warner, dude's made out of paper mache.
Yep. All right, Giants and KC. KC's still a wild card team. They played a good Chargers team. They lost to the Eagles. Those are top. Those are Super Bowl contenders. And then they go out and get. They look bad against the Giants, but they did eventually get it done, and they held the Giants to 9 points. So it is what it is.
I think somewhere in the distance, Russell Wilson is throwing a hospital pass just out of the middle of nowhere. And I know hospital pass is the popular term. Dude, he was throwing hospital passes, especially to Malik Neighbors. Like, he got him fucking killed.
Yeah.
That was a hospital pass. And out of tribute to him being benched, I've created this special montage of his most hilarious moments.
I'm going to fly for you.
Is that going to
pretty much what it
ball?
was?
Is that going to be in sports
Maybe.
ball?
It was something I made on Twitter like a Sunday
Mario's
night.
going to fly for you. I'm going to fly for you. All right, and then the Lions I would say, they're Super Bowl contender too, right? They're back on track,
and the Ravens are
Baltimore.
They're division still, but
division
they have lost a lot of their luster. They look bad, and it's the same stuff I've been harping on about nonstop.
The sound of Chef Russ cooking.
It's like that Simpsons scene where Homer's trying to pour a bowl of cornflakes and it burns. That's what that was. All
right, there you go. There's a Tiermaker. Much different distribution this week. A lot of teams are back in the Super Bowl conversation. A lot of teams.
NFL.
Yeah, Giants. Giants are the only team now that are benching their starting QB for a reason not injury. I guess Penix got benched in that game.
But that was
that was more of an injury. Back. Yeah, it's like, hey, we got Kirk Cousins. He can take a licking for sure. So, the Giants are the worst team in the NFL because they're the only team that's turning over at their starting QB position. And
as I said, for now.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. All right, read these supers and let's get out of here.
Ooh. Deganos is 698. My Penix is flaccid. Also, Lomets. Fuck me. Sorry, brother. Beast of Metal. We did it. We destroyed the Patriots. We have reclaimed our lost glory. We are the greatest team that has ever played the game. RD2, is that you? That sounds like something RD2 would say. Marco for 5. I'm sure Scooter would want to talk about that Cowboys-Bears game on clickbait. Not to mention Cowboys fans were coping and seething in the corner after.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing wrong with a good old
Usually Scooter talks about asking us what our games were like. He's going to avoid that shit so much. He's going to be like,
per
So
quarter. And then we talk about
how's
how
everybody else's game.
like I'm just going to show pictures of George Pickens slamming his helmet nonstop. That's what I'm going to do.
I slam my penis in the car door.
Oh, that's what the Cowboys do, sir.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
It was doing a little derpy thing on Brian.
Oh,
Toon Link Maine for 5. Congrats, JoJo, for beating my Rams after the block last second field goal. Now I have to listen to our Eagles anthem, Fancy, by Twice. Very fancy. 3 for 5. Liga 1. Or Liga 1. I forget what. I don't know. I forget what's.
Yeah, Liga 1.
Liga 1. Works the same way with stadium urban planning. Speaking of which, Ousmane Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. Funny how PSG got good after Mbappe left. And Giancarlo nearly hit a home run, but it's going to stay in the park. I'm watching MLB Network. 3 for 5. The Saints play a game in Paris. Call it Saints in Paris and style it after Emily in Paris. I bet such a match will be against the Falcons.
Buddy.
You can call them the Hunchbacks of Notre Dame because all they'll be doing
I'm
is ringing
surprised the
bell.
NFL hasn't gone to Paris.
They might go in time. France was never really a football hotbed. They had trouble doing that. I mean, I think they'll go to Italy before they go to France.
We could literally have an NFL game in France, and it would be all American. Like you could find 50,000 Americans to go to France and watch. Game.
I think what happens is I think the NFL, what they want to do is have one international game a week, excluding week 16, 17, 18. Because, I mean, I think, as I said, their vision is they want an 18-game season. They'll get an extra bye week to get the players union in there. 20 weeks, they'll get an international game every week. So you have that Sunday morning window to get in there. And then maybe, I don't know if they're going to do Friday nights because they want to do Friday nights international, but the Broadcasting Act is kind of still in the way of that. Saturday's college football, so that ain't happening. Maybe double Monday night. They might do that, but it's just one of those things where it's it's what football does. And Christopher Breckner, this was one of the funniest weeks in football. I've seen funnier, but it was chaotic as hell. That's the way to really say it. And sorry, Christopher Breckner, what was with all the blocked punts and kicks this week? You tell me. It's the most blocked kicks in a week since 91.
Special teams.
And it was all in a 5-minute span. Maybe it's scripted.
But coaches, they really know how to block. They know how to strategize, and
they probably yell. It's like, go to the kicker. That's pretty much what it is. Or hold down one of the blockers. I think that's what happened with the Jets game. They held down one of the blockers. McDonald jumped up. That's how they got it. And Christopher Breckner, Browns rookies are looking pretty good this year. Mason Graham's been pretty good, apparently. So, he was looking to be pretty good out of college. Kaiser and Gilroy, so 5 at the Mets met all over themselves and the Reds get in. Where are you going to go?
I don't know.
I think he was making a thing about Castellini in his comments.
Oh, yeah.
Castellini. So where are you going to go?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Tony Nicolaude. Levis literally profited with the whitest compliment. We will never forget the legend of Will Levis. Will Levis is one of the legends of our time. Yes. And we can't have him for the season. He's hurt. It's horseshit. Phantom Observer. Panthers versus Pats week 4. First tank bowl? No, Panthers are at least okay. Honestly, it might be Giants Saints. That might be your first tank bowl. Because week 4, I'm looking at the schedule right now. Jets, Dolphins, and Titans and Texans could be a tank bowl too.
Mets just took the lead. Lindor with a single.
There you go. And that might get you a game and an escape from Lowell Mets. Christopher Brickner for 5. The Packers record fits the Gru's plan name. Dominate Lions in week 1. Dominate Washington in week 2. Collapse and lose to 0-2 Browns in week 3. And then just BW Thrames. I was rewatching old clickbait episodes, but does Scooter hate Josh Allen, or does he just think Dak is better? He thinks Dak is better.
He will always
He thought Micah Parsons was better than
he has
TJ
an
Watt.
irrational love for Dak Prescott, and he will always just interject to some reason to praise Dak Prescott when it's not even relevant to whatever we're talking. We could be talking about quantum physics, and he's like, does that particle split the defense as well as Dak Prescott splits the defense? And you're just like, Scooter, that has nothing to do with, he's like airplane facts with Max, but it's Dak Prescott. He's always bringing up Dak Prescott.
Sorry, Five. The only vaccine the NFL needs is against Rain Dakota Prescott. That's what they need. I mean, that's pretty much what he would say.
That's terrible Scooter imitation. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you need to get the loud part there. It's just, pretty much just be loud and just say Rain Dakota Prescott.
Guys,
Christopher Brickner.
I am
Browns
getting
defense
body.
is elite, so team's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Stephen A.
Browns defense is
Scooter.
really good.
That's not bad. Stephen A. Scooter. I got to use that. And that guy has Clippy as his profile picture.
That's why we play
You
this
are
song.
coping and seething. You just can't accept.
That's why we do that. Ooh, clickbait punishment idea. Do the Aaron Glenn dance. Some people would be better at that than others, you know? If we do the Aaron Glenn dance like this, I mean, some people, I mean, they would have too much fun with that. Perno would have too much fun with it. Grossi would have too much fun with it. Scooter, I feel like
look at
he'd
that.
be kind of hit or miss.
Scooter would do it. Glenn looks like he could still play.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
he's in
a
great
lot of
shape.
guys can still play. Dan Campbell looks like he could still go out there
Campbell
and
looks
play.
like he
Same
could
as
punch.
Vrabel.
Yeah. Vrabel looks in great shape. Yeah. Brian Dable?
Charlie
No.
Hines. Dable? He has Ozempic.
Andy
He lost
Reid?
weight.
Andy
Randy
Reid,
Reid,
who looks like who is the worst? Which coach is in the worst shape? As a
We
coach?
talking head coaches or including coordinators?
Head coach.
Ooh.
Who is least likely to survive a fist fight alive?
Probably Mike McDaniel. He feels like he could throw him like a
you're right.
javelin.
But no, okay. Let's see. Then like that's unfair. I guess which coach outside of Andy Reid is in the worst physical shape?
I know it's weird.
There's
because
a lot
coaches
of
are in solid
coaches
shape.
that are in. Yeah, I'd say maybe Sean Payton.
Peyton. I mean,
he's
Tomlin's
old.
kind of getting up there, but Tomlin's the kind of dude
Yeah.
who'll just like pull out a gun and just start shooting.
Dable,
Like he's the kind of dude who has
Dable.
like a lot of shady dealings because
Yeah,
he has a lot of
Dable's
contacts.
fat piece of shit. Tomlin never looks. Mike McCarthy's not a head coach. Pete Carroll is in shape, even though he's 72.
Pete Carroll,
He's
Pete
stayed in
Carroll,
shape.
it could still looks like he's still running through walls, and he's 74.
Yeah.
He's not a good
Yeah,
coach
I'm just
anymore.
saying,
But
which coach is the most out of shape outside of Andy Reid? It's probably Dable.
which is weird because once again, it's just
Everybody
all
else
the
is
coaches
young
are in
and
shape
fit.
now.
Yeah. And then
Or
the
old
most
and fit.
fit coach? Who's the most fit coach? Is it Dave
Sean
Canales?
McVay. Sean
Is
McVay.
it McVay? Yeah. Canales
McVay,
is,
I would say,
is in shape. Dan Campbell's
Yeah,
in shape.
Canales, Campbell, Vrabel,
Mhm.
Aaron Glenn.
Glenn is in shape.
D'Amico
Yeah.
Ryans is still in. solid
Ryans looks like he could fucking kill somebody just by looking
Yeah.
at him. Mhm. Yeah. All right. It's not Liam Cohen, I'll tell you that.
You know who's sneaky unathletic? Who
Matt
could be
LaFleur's
sneaky
in
unathletic?
shape.
Shane Steichen. He looks like he's sneaky
Yeah.
unathletic.
Yeah.
Charlie Hines. The Mets have gone ahead and turned themselves into the I flammed my you know what in the car door meme now.
No, they turned it around.
Exasperated Met fans.
They're up 7.
They're winning though.
Mhm.
Tigers are more
For
hilarious.
now.
Christopher Brickner. While using his time off to improve his physical health, it appears Matt Patricia used his time off to improve his football defense knowledge for Ohio. Well, he also has
Speaking
the
of
best
out of
players
shape.
money can buy.
Yeah. It's true.
He's got the pencil and the laminated cardboard. That's all that
Mhm.
matters. Charlie Hines, and as I just say that, the game is tied. Well, I'm a little far behind on these. Connor Akers, Harrison Bucker kicked it wide right on Sunday to honor Charlie Kirk for the troops. Salute. Christopher Brickner. Kyle McCord, Ohio State split was good for both. McCord showed he could thrive at non-elite school, and Will Howard was the QB Ohio State needed to win the Natty. Will Howard got drafted. Hasn't really played for the Steelers because of a hand injury, but he should be back. And Errol Flambe, got your DM tree. Appreciate all the support. Hey, what's up, Flambe? Great weekend overall. Had an amazing tailgate. Did some live stream co-hosting and ends with a bolt dub.
Hey, I got to get back to you on Instagram. Yeah, I have time. I just, I've been really busy. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. I have a few people I need to get back to, too. It's just I've been balls to the wall, especially with football season.
Oh,
and
by the way, low key, I'm talking to Backyard Sports for the Melon
I saw
Head.
that on the DMs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, I mean, that's incredible. They didn't tell us to cease and desist.
Oh no, like they were really cool. I was like, well, they're like, we saw that you supported us before we even came back. And I was like, yeah, we changed the logo when you came back. You know, like I'm very upfront with them about, you know, the use of the logo, but like there's some stuff in the works. So this could be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'll update you when I have something official.
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that.
They seem like awesome people. Like I'm really excited.
Seem like most people. They're either pretty chill or like vexatious litigants. They're usually what I've seen with video game companies.
Yeah, but if there was a problem, they would let you know right away.
Oh, of course. Like they tell you, like take it down.
They don't. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not. They don't.
They're not gonna. Suing would be like last resort usually.
Yeah.
Diganosis. Game 7 Pens Rangers with cinema. Not for me. Not for me. And Diganosis, Super Captain Chris's Steelers song is generational. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of it. And AAA, Dear Braves, where the heck was this 3 months ago? Yeah, I know. And now they start winning. That's fucking great. Where was this in July?
Matter.
Yeah, they're 74 and 83. Like they're coming back. They're finally winning. But it's like, yeah, they've won 9 straight.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
They're still a pretty good team. They just, you know, they had a bad rough
Yeah.
year.
And the problem is it's going to delude them into thinking they don't need to change. That's the problem. Instinctive 30. Dear Reds, for fuck's sake, can you stop losing late last season? We're trying to make the playoffs and laugh at the Mets. I would like to experience October ball. Problem with the Reds, they're really inconsistent. They've never fixed that. And you're dealing with it here. And Tigers fan from Jared Froman. Misery. Cleveland, choke, accountability, pain, help, hopelessness, death.
Excellent performance.
Sorry,
should get an Oscar for that.
I know. I'll get a Razzie. Jonathan Hill. Mariners clinching the division for the first time since 7th grade? Yes, please. And they were kind of falling apart in early September.
Big dumper.
Which is the crazy thing.
Big dumper, baby.
The pitching finally came back. I mean, I'm still waiting for the heartbreak moment, but the Astros are, they're kind of slipping a little bit. Pittsburgh has beaten the Reds, FYI. Where is that? Instinctive 30. I just realized the Saints are in 3 guaranteed Super Tank Bowls. The Giants, Dolphins, and Titans. Why do I continue to torture with myself with this?
It's going to be
Fortunate
ugly.
thing is with the Saints, you're bad enough to where you can officially realize you have to rebuild. I think that's the thing. Because they had deluded themselves for a long time. It's like what the Steelers were, where they were like good enough to not be terrible, but bad enough and injury prone enough to not be elite. It's the kind of thing like I can relate to. So they can finally realize they can finally just start tanking and call it. And Nick Shannon, if the Tigers finish the biggest choke job in baseball history, does it warrant it? I wouldn't say it's the biggest choke job in baseball history.
It's not the biggest. 2007
biggest one would be
Mets.
like 2007 Mets or 2010 or 11 Red Sox.
Or I mean, or the Dodgers, when the shot heard around the world, you know, that was pretty big collapse.
Like those were some chokes. The 95 Angels, they were a pretty big collapse.
Oh yeah. The
2012 Braves, they were up there.
The Dodgers, when the Braves came out of nowhere, that was 92.
I mean,
yeah, 92.
As I said, it is up there. A 14-game lead. You had a 10-game lead heading into September.
Mhm.
So it is a big choke. An M detector. What's your opinion on college football chaos? Big fan of him, dude. I watch
So
whenever I
different
can.
now.
Don't really watch a ton.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I was waiting for somebody to take the mantle of me at college football. I just never had the time. And it's him and Red. Those are the two guys I've really seen, like, really just take the reins. I'm proud of them, dude. Red actually has a really good video on Texas A&M. I haven't been able to see all of it for what I've seen so far. It's been excellent.
Yeah.
And Josh, 3 for 5. Josh Allen married Haley Steinfeld, who's a quarter black. Does that give Allen the you-know-what word pass?
No.
Also, you should have seen the Giants. Oh, dude. What about Mike McDaniel? He is technically black.
Mike McDaniel is, by the league, he's black. So
Yeah, I think he has a black grandmother.
Yeah.
So he is black.
He has the pass. Come on now. If I'm black and little Mike McDaniel drops an N-bomb around me, I'm like, listen, little white boy, you better shut that mouth.
Well, I mean, I could say,
that.
like,
But
we
then
can joke.
what does he got to be like?
Another
my
black
grandma's
coach
black.
gets fired. Shake my head.
I don't think you can be like, yeah. My grandma's black. I have the pass. No one's gonna be like that. Mike McDaniel has no street cred.
Well, dude, you're telling me this guy doesn't have street cred?
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. Honestly, and that is how.
He's just so pissed. He's just like, fuck this shit. Why are you asking me dumb fucking questions?
Win games, you have to win the game. Always, dude. Squid Party for 5. Tree of Polls gets got. We getting Legacy Locale Part 2. We have to wait to see how it cooks. Ryan Poles, I mean, he deserves another extension after week 2, man. Christopher Brickner, best World Series game in your lifetime. I say it's the 2016 Cleveland-Chicago Game 7 of the World Series.
That was great. And the Rangers-Cardinals game.
Yep,
where
Game 7.
Hamilton hit the 2-run home run, and then David Freese. Like, that was really good.
Honestly, it's tainted now, but Game 5, 2017, Astros-Dodgers, that was a phenomenal game.
Yeah,
Problem is now we know there was trash cans, and there was a lot of cheating involved with that, but at the time, that was incredible.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Okay, have we made it?
Yes, we have.
All right, let's immaculate gritty and then get out of here.
Right.
Game 7, Yankees versus Red Sox. That was ALCS. So, yeah, 1991 World Series Game 7 was fucking amazing. That was a great game. Like,
that,
to me, a great game is where it's
Blue Jays?
just no. That was Twins
Braves.
Braves. Gene Larkin ended it.
Phillies
with the
Blue Jays had a
walk-off.
pretty good one. The Joe Carter walk-off.
Oh, Joe Carter walk-off was amazing. But it's like that, it led to that moment that game wasn't that great, you know.
Yeah. Cardinals
right.
Diamondbacks Yankees Game 7. Like, it was that inning that was really good.
Yeah.
All right, I have it.
But you
ready.
could tell
I didn't realize-
correctly. You're right. Like the Cubs game, that one, like the atmosphere around it, like the amount of eyes, like the magnitude of it was great. Because
I'm still pissed at Cleveland for choking that game, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, they did.
All right. Ooh, a Dodger and a Royal. I do have an answer for this one. Grudzelanek, Jose Offerman.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Nice. LA,
Dodger
Tampa, Dodger, and did Longoria? No, he played for the Giants.
No, not Longoria. You're thinking like relievers would probably be your best way to go here. Because like Tampa Bay's always had reliever. Oh, Ryan Stanek.
Oh, that's a good one. No.
I thought Stanek played for Tampa Bay.
No.
Stanek was a Dodger.
Alphonse. No, he was, but he wasn't a Tampa Bay. You fucked up, dude. LA and a sock.
Steve Sachs.
Yeah.
But that's too easy.
Ooh,
Miguel Vargas.
Okay. Oh, 0.004. That is a rare one.
I didn't realize it'd be that low. It's crazy.
Wow.
Sox and an A.
Sock and Angel.
Ooh.
Did Jaxson.
Reynaldo Lopez.
Ooh, another 2%er. A Ray and an Angel.
Matt Joyce.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, 0.007. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they readjusted down to
I
point.
guess.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
Tampa. Casey.
Kevin Napier would be a good one here.
Ooh, that's a good one. But I think that one would.
That'd be pretty big.
Mark Langston.
Langston. I don't know if he was a Royal though. Mike
You're
Moore.
Right. Ooh, yes.
I don't know if he was an Angel though. Was he? He was an A Royal, and a Tiger. I don't know if he was an Angel though.
Cubs just
not
tied it.
Saberhagen.
Damn it. Cubs just tied it. Fuck. The Grink, yeah. The Grink was an Angel?
Zach Greinke? Yes, he was. He was an Angel for a couple years.
That's right. But that's too known. Let's see.
Mike Moustakas.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, wait, that's 11%, correct?
Yeah, 11%.
Damn it.
And then KC first round draft pick, Johnny.
Ooh.
No. Was Johnny Damon?
Bubba Starling.
Okay. Nice. Oh, Mark Apple.
DeJuan Brazelton.
Wow. And a White Sox first round draft pick.
Oh. There are a bunch of ones you can go here. I'm just trying to think of something. Andrew Vaughn, but that's too obvious. Anderson. First round pick for the White Sox. Trying to think. Nick Madrigal.
All right. Keep guessing on this Tampa.
As I said, I thought it was Ryan Stanek. That's my bad.
You're just
But you got to think reliever here, especially for LA, Tampa Bay, or something along those lines.
God's Butt Bunky says, in my extremely biased Dodgers loving opinion, 88 World Series Game 2 Kirk Gibson home run game. I remember being the only kid in 5th grade not rooting for them in the bandwagon. I believe that was game 1, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah, game 1. That was game 1.
Seiko hit that grand slam, and they were up 4-2, and then they came back, and yeah. Sorry, that's fine. Slatteroff. Hopefully, Green Bay does not somehow choke against the Cowboys. Have more faith in South Carolina, because who would have known hiring Mike Shula was a bad idea? But hey, at least the Clemson suck. Now Clemson has Clemson because Dabo doesn't want to pay players, so he's just sabotaging everything. Yeah, David Price is a good one. Tyler
Glass now.
Kyle Farnsworth.
Did Drew Rasmussen play for the Dodgers?
I don't know.
Phillips never played for Tampa Bay, I don't think.
No, Phillips definitely not Brandon Phillips, Brett Phillips or whatever. Just do a dude. Do
Adam
a guy.
Kolarek. That's what I was
There we
thinking of.
go.
Adam Kolarek, like a reliever. Let's go to foosball.
Football. Ooh,
Titan and Dolphin.
Titan
you can also
and a
do
Dolphin.
Euler and Dolphin. There's
Yes.
also that.
I don't know these as well as you. These
I'm
are
trying
tough.
to think. Like they mostly you can think of like backups or something along those lines.
A Dolphin and a Falcon. Oh my god.
Ooh, Dolphin and a Falcon. Interesting.
Dolphin with
Keanu
1,000.
Neal was not a Dolphin. Deion Jones. Oh, I mean, if it were Titan and Falcon, that would be Vic Beasley. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
John Smith.
Ooh. Albert Hainsworth.
Yes. No, he was never a Dolphin. You fuck.
I thought he was a Buccaneer. Damn it. Got my team.
Ryan
mixed up.
Tannehill. That's a good one.
William Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
And then Texan and
Andre Johnson. I think Andre Johnson played for the.
Yep, he did play for the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Zach Cunningham.
Oh, nice. Oh, a Texan
Titan and a Falcon. Matt Schaub.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
TJ Yates.
The Yates of hell.
Yep, the Yates.
I did not remember. I forgot that he played for the Falcons.
Yep, he played very briefly. I think it was like 07 or 08.
God's butt monkey. I meant game 1, but I have fat fingers and a small phone. What can you do? I know what that's about.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had
man.
to type with my left hand. Jared Perlman, Tigers still might make the playoffs despite the choke because they hold tiebreakers over Yanks and Astros with 2 S's.
Hey, nothing wrong with a good old ass. Tros.
An
Ass.
Oiler and a Dolphin.
Or a Titan and a Dolphin.
Uh,
Jay Ajayi? No. Crap. I feel like there should be more
I think
overlap.
Josh Rosen was a Dolphin and a Falcon, right? No.
Yes,
Josh Rosen
correct.
was,
Rosen was a Falcon. You are correct.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
Tannehill.
Yeah, that's an obvious one.
That's super obvious.
62%. Okay.
1,000
Tyreek
yard
Hill.
receiving. Mark Clayton.
There you go. Super duper Mark Clayton.
Mhm.
Todd Pinkston, I think, got 1,000 for the Eagles, right? Deshaun Jackson.
Sean Jackson, Freddie Mitchell. Did
I think
Jake
it's someone.
Cooper? No, not Jake Cooper. I'm trying to think who else. Like somebody from the 90s. I'm trying to think.
Kevin Nguyen says Mike Quick. Put in Mike Quick. See what happens.
Mike Quick wouldn't be a bad one. He was good in the 80s.
Yeah, 3%.
And then the Texans.
Andre Johnson. DeAndre Hopkins.
No, not Lily. I'm not thinking Lily. I'm trying to think.
Not
of somebody else.
Ashley Lee.
Lily was he did play, but I don't think Bolden, he didn't play for Houston. Nuke Hopkins, that's an easy one. Tank Dell.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
Nope,
crap.
never had 1,000.
Interesting. He was on pace for 1,000, but then he didn't get
Yeah, and then he got injured. Just put in Andre.
Brandon
Johnson. I'm
Cooks.
saying Brandon Cooks. Yeah.
it. Yeah, I was gonna say Brandon Cooks.
All right, let him cook. All right, now do your Hawktism, and then
Yeah,
let's
we'll
get
do
outta
the
here.
pack day keys. We'll do the pack day keys.
Hawk.
Ooh, Minnesota and Anaheim. Ooh, this is an interesting one here.
he's
Or
always
Dallas
like,
and
ooh.
Anaheim.
Yeah.
Ooh, kinky, very kinky. The kinkiest of the kinky. Yanni Hakanpää. Arizona, Anaheim. Bunch of different names you can choose here. Frederick Olesen. One game played playoff career, so you can pretty much pick
Ooh.
anybody for an NHL game to count. So this is anyone that played for Anaheim. So Troy Loney would probably be your best bet here. New Jersey, you can pick anyone.
One playoff game.
Just pick Paul Gagne. He played playoff.
No, he never played
playoff
in the
games.
playoffs.
God damn it. I thought he played in the playoffs. Huh. Jack O'Callahan. There you go.
Wow,
I
0%.
fucked it up. Arizona, New Jersey. Nick Merkley.
What the fuck are these?
Dallas, New Jersey Devils. Ooh, Tomas Tatar.
Thomas
Daniel.
Tatar.
Ta.
Was
Corey
Jamie
Millen.
Bruner ever?
He was correct. You are. Langenbrunner was.
Yeah.
Dallas, who played for the ECHL. Now we're
Ooh,
getting
this
tough.
this will test you.
Yeah, this is going to be test the metal. Usually got to go either goaltender or usually a low-level grinder that usually comes out of nowhere. I know one to think of. Anton Hudobin played briefly for the ECHL. And then Arizona for the ECHL. Ooh, Mario Kempe? Damn it.
You fucked up. Are you allowed to keep going?
Yeah, we'll keep going. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Crap.
no. Gee, fucking.
Damn it. I'll do the other two and then just go from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Arizona for the ECHL. Ooh. Aiden Hill. I don't know if he ever played for the crap. I'm trying to think who would be like a goalie that kind of came out of nowhere. Shoot.
Yankees apparently tied it on a wild pitch.
Michael Carcone. Damn
Nope,
it. He didn't play
you're
for the
fucking
ECHL?
stupid.
Really?
You're fucking.
I mean, I am pretty fucking stupid. Not gonna lie.
It's
Still,
ECHL. Is that like the Hershey?
That's the double A. It's like their double A.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
lower. It's the division lower, so you have to think a little harder.
IHL is
That's
like
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, IHL was
Paul
like the
Burnett.
90s version. AHL is their
One
like
career
AAA.
goal who played in the ECHL. Okay, Arizona.
I know a few guys who could do that. Jonathan Marchessault played in the ECHL. Trying to think like goalies, Tim Thomas. There are a bunch of different guys you can pick here.
See, I don't know.
I'm
their
trying to think
minors
someone
like
a
that.
little more
You have
obscure.
Hawkism.
Francois Leroux,
Nice.
old 90s player.
All
And
right,
then
and
in the
a
ECHL,
Yote-
who end his
A
years.
Yote
And then,
who played in the
Arizona.
ECHL.
huh.
A Yote who played in that.
So this
Jeremy
has got to be
Roenick.
someone from 97 to 23. And this is going to be the interesting one because I'm trying to figure out Nick DeSimone? No. Crap. I'm trying to find like guys who are like in their bad years, but more or less just like bounced around on waivers. That's what I'm trying to think here. Marek Langhammer? Yep, there it is. He's like a goalie.
There you
Like
go.
you just have to think of guys like that, and we'll call it there.
Yes.
I
All
fucked up.
right. We had a show. Jaxson Dart will start. I already read that one.
Yep, sorry.
We will see you guys Thursday. What's Thursday night football, by the way?
Thursday night is going to be, I think.
Cardinals Seahawks. A terrible
Oh,
game.
that'll be they'll be
terrible
one of
game.
those random slobber knockers that come out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Although I think the Cardinals might get their asses beat.
Yep. All right. Happy birthday, Dodge.
Absolutely.
Thanks for all the
Dodger.
mods. Thanks for all the donators. Hey, congrats. Got your first win, and fuck the Cowboys. Love y'all. See you
Peace
next
out.
week.
Laugh at the Tigers.